Basically, what happened is the boss is being made to act like real players, angry, grumpy, friendly, etc. So the bots are playing the game for RuneScape, but they are AI program, and they can have a normal conversation because they're that intellectual. What? Dude, this is scary. That's scary, man. That's scary, bro. Sounds fake. I don't think it's fake because I've seen a website where you could like talk to the bots, right? And they have a normal ass conversation with you. I think they could go beyond that. I think this is just the little scratch, tip of the iceberg. You don't know what's down there. Might be a massive, little ice. Someone made a video. Is it long? I kind of want to check it out. You know what the solution to that will be? I know some people are gonna hate this. Some people are gonna hate this. There's an easy fix. But it's common in Asia. You need to have a social security number to make your account. So that way people can't make more than one account. And if you get banned for being a criminal, you're banned perma. So you would have to beg your dad for his social security to play game again. Yeah. Yeah, see, people like this don't like it. And then I asked them why they don't like it, and they're like, they're scared of getting their information leaked to the government. And that's fair enough, man, you know? That's fair enough. But when I played Korean games, I had no problem with that. Like, who fucking cares? Like, what are they gonna do with my code? Yeah, they already know everything about us. If they want to kill us, they could kill us, man. They already have your info. Yeah, they already have my info. They probably have cameras in my walls right now. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm not saying you're banned in every game. You're just banned in that one game for being a bad person, right? I think that's good because online these days, some people just make accounts over and over and over and over and over again because they get to hide behind the screen and just do bad shit, right? So I think having that where you can't make multiple accounts, I like that system. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like that. If it's used in the right way, I think this is the best way probably. Because internet is becoming, it's kind of Monka-esque. If you see Twitter, you know what I mean. There's so many crazy people on Twitter. And they just make accounts over and over again and stir shits up. I hate the shit stirrers, man. It's too toxic. There's too many. Yeah. Sure, wait, can you post it right now? I want to see it, Nico. I want to see it.
I supply only the finest goods. See you later.
I sent the link. Okay. Alright, chat, I know we're not RuneScape players, but I want to see this.
Something major is changing in the world right now, and it's creeping into RuneScape. A couple days ago, I got a tip. A player at Rune Dragons came across a high-level account. The account in question is busted out. The player who tipped me off struck up a conversation, asking, "What did you bust out of?" And busted out says, "None of your biz."
Bro, remember when I said there's weird people online? And we should have social security? Like, look at this name. What is this?
Leave me alone. Player responds, "So you are a criminal and you shall be reported as such to the proper authorities." Clearly joking around. Busted out response, "Leave me be or report me."
Is this a real name, bro?
Now, this player suspects that Busted Out may be a bot, and they go on to have more conversation that is just bizarre. This isn't the only tip-off I've gotten about accounts having slightly strangely intelligent conversations within the last week. So I started doing some research and got in touch with someone who not only knew the answer, but was willing to show me. So I went to meet up with an account of his in Lumbridge Graveyard. Everything you see this account type is generated by a large language model called ChatGPT 3.5. I'm sure you've all heard of it by now. I ask what it likes about RuneScape. It says the grind and sense of accomplishment in leveling up skills and completing, but gets cut off. I think completing quests. And then I ask what it doesn't like about
This is
RuneScape.
wild.
It says combat RNG hits not based on skill, bots ruining the economy, and unbalanced PvP. And then a random player joins in the conversation and says, hey, what's up? Notice this doesn't mess up the bot, meaning it can hold a conversation while other players talk around it. Then I ask if the bot hates RuneScape bots. It says, yeah, hate bots, ruins the grind and devalues items. I ask who its favorite RuneScape player is. It says, I don't know, to be honest. I usually solo and don't talk much, but I respect Wooks' skills. Then I push further and actually ask it who is Wooks and who is Bodhi, and it gives a very accurate description of both people. And then I ask what it thinks of Sir Pugger, and that's when things get creepy very quickly. Okay, hold up. It responded, sick content. I love you, Sir Pugger. But that implies it knows I'm Sir Pugger, which it wouldn't. It doesn't intake usernames. So I thought the guy running the bot was messing with me, but he literally immediately sent me the entire chat log from the site that connects to ChatGPT's API that he's using, and it was the bot. That's creepy good. I would never suspect that was a bot. And the more I learned, the worse it got. The person—
Dude, how do you even ban if they talk like a normal person? This is fucked up.
showed me the prompt being used. In other words,
This
the
is
context
fucked up.
botters are feeding ChatGPT
This is
to
fucked up,
use to
bro.
respond, which is respond in less than 70 characters as an average OSR's player without being too chatty, and do not mention OpenAI or ChatGPT, and do not use proper grammar. Now this prompt is super important because it's totally customizable. Each botter can edit it for each bot or each
That's
bot farm,
fucking wild.
meaning each bot or bot farm can have different responses and personalities. It can be edited so that the bot specifically responds about what it's doing. For example, if it's running a fishing script, it can be told to respond like it's a RuneScape player bored of fishing. Or it could respond like a grumpy
Savix isn't real, guys? Okay,
player who's
dude.
angry at Jagex, whatever it is. So the real question is ChatGPT 3.5 already good enough to trick players? And if so, what are the implications? So I found a couple other people using bots hooked up to ChatGPT to find out, which we'll get into right after this. Listen up, this sponsor is pretty freaking cool. They sent me another one of their
Red
products.
Magic.
This is the Red Magic 8 Pro gaming phone. It's pretty powerful to say the least. 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage, a 50 megapixel camera on the back. It's got touch triggers on the
That phone
side that
looks
you can use
wicked.
to game, and it's a good looking phone. The entire front is just one beautiful big
Skip?
screen.
I'm not
This
gonna
red
skip
switch
'cause
here
I'm
on the
consuming this
side
content.
activates the gaming hub, where
And
you
I don't
can
wanna be
add
a,
games
you know.
and access really useful
I'm gonna
customizable
watch it to
features.
respect
And obviously
it.
the first thing I did when I got the phone was download
But I do
RuneScape
want to
and
mention,
add it to the
chat, I
game
think
hub.
some of you guys
As
are
soon
saying
as a game is launched,
ads
the
are
cooler
playing
thing,
in my
which is
stream.
basically silent,
Yo, if
turns
you don't
on
want to
in the
watch
back,
ad,
lit up in RGB, which
you
makes
can
it feel
download
like
ad
I'm holding a
blocker.
mini gaming
I
PC.
don't care.
Let me show you how
I
useful
hate
the gaming
ads too,
hub is.
okay?
I'm at Spitting Wyvern
I
right
hate
now, and
ads
I want a
too.
prayer flick.
I don't care if you have
Wow,
ad
that prayer
block, though.
icon is pretty small on the screen. I can swipe left or right to get to the gaming control panel where I can see my real-time
It's like a gaming phone, I
usage
guess.
and access all sorts of settings. Here's the one I want though, key remapping. So I can basically create a new button that activates my prayers much bigger than the prayer icon and move it right underneath where my right thumb rests. This is just one of the things this phone can do. So if you're interested in learning more about the Red Magic 8 Pro, or if you're sold and want to buy it, click the link in the description. Thanks to Red Magic for sponsoring this video. So we have footage sent to me by people running bots that are hooked up to ChatGPT, talking to real players. Let's see if the players get suspicious.
this
Okay, to
is
make this
insane.
super clear, real players' voices are female. What the bot says is a British male voice, and the screen goes red when the bot's talking.
Life isn't good.
Constant deaths. No luck with drops. Broke.
I don't want a kid anymore.
Not interested in raising a child.
Iron Man sucks.
Iron Man is bad.
WTF is the point?
Why even bother?
But they have cool things next to their name.
What cool things do they have next to their name?
I don't know.
Dude, this is fucked. There's two AIs talking to each other.
I guess I hate myself lol.
Feeling depressed about my progress in the game.
Same.
So far the bot seems very agreeable and rephrases a lot of what is said, but even that seemed to trick all the players around it. And here's more footage I was sent. This time, the context prompt for the bot was to be a grumpy RuneScape player.
Combat stats, bud.
What's the point?
77 mage, 53 defense.
Why you have 99 mage yet shake my head.
I started a month ago and wanted to fish, mine, smith, and craft.
You start game you PVM a noob you don't know how to play.
Very nice. Level crafting.
Why you no level up crafting faster, shake my head. Smithing level please?
Level mining.
Get lost noob, go mine yourself.
You start an ultimate Iron Man.
Oh
and get to 30
my
smithing. I dare you.
No
goodness.
thank you. Waste of time.
So why you complaining?
Stop wasting my time with useless questions.
Definitely going on the bad list. You are playing RuneScape. Where is there use in any of this?
No point to this. Waste of time.
Right. Bot name. I liked you. Don't annoy me so I ignore you.
Quit whining and play the game.
Not only did none of the players in the conversation get suspicious, but the bot literally roasted the players and argued with them for a good 3 minutes without raising suspicion. And this isn't even ChatGPT 4, which is supposed to be leaps ahead of this 3.5 model. Honestly, it's kind of hard to believe this is a bot, but if you've used ChatGPT, you probably believe it, and everyone who sent me footage also sent me logs.
So I remember I was watching Bleach with my Discord yesterday, and I don't know if it was Libby. He's like, none of us are real Savix. We're all bots. Imagine I was watching by myself the whole time. This is fucked up, man. I'm talking to bots, man.
Of these conversations. What are the implications of all of this? Now that you all know this is out there implanted in RuneScape bots, you could
This
watch
is
out
fucked
for
up.
it, but unfortunately, the bots will soon be hooked up to ChatGPT 4. And then eventually a ChatGPT 5 or
Okay, I know you guys didn't like the social security. What about you need to put a phone number to play a game so that you can't make multiple accounts?
6. As the war between Jagex and the botters escalates,
It's phone number
if
5,
Jagex's
chat. It's
detection
not
gets
that
better,
big of a deal.
It's only natural to think botters will take more steps. They could probably be programmed to show a noob to Varrock if asked. Ask players for an extra
You can buy a
teleport to
burner?
see-
Yeah, even so, that's better than nothing though, right? I think that's better than nothing. There's free numbers out there? No. We wouldn't do it that silly, chat. I'm not even a developer, but I would make it where if you sign up, you're gonna get a text message and you have to press OK and say that's you. So if somebody else uses my random number and it comes to me, this is your account, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, that's not me, and I press no, right? Like a little confirmation code so that they can see or know that it's you, so you can't make like fake bot accounts and just grind it up.
Friendly player in need, maybe even add you to their friends list and start chatting with you from time to time. Maybe you even go bossing together once in a while. As
And
long
say
as it's in
even
their
if there's a
economic
burner, like
interest to
I don't
create
think a
these
lot of
features to
it
trick
will filter out a
Jagex,
bit
they'll
of
do so.
people.
The point is, in the not too distant future,
Bots have
will
phones
be
too.
unidentifiable to players. They're already randomizing their stats and gear patterns, so it gets difficult for me to spot them. Now let's think of it like this. Why does Jagex dislike bots? If the game is flooded with bots, money-making methods become worse from bots crashing the price of items they farm, and players hate that their hard work is easily surpassed by a few hundred lines of code. They hate seeing someone skip the hard parts of the game that they went through. Therefore, Jagex spends time and money to detect and ban bots. So why doesn't Jagex like bots? Because players don't like bots. But what if all of a sudden players don't know who is a bot and they're even friends with some of the bots unknowingly? Bots
Holy dude, imagine you become best friend with the bot.
kind of become somewhat of a positive externality. Players think the game is more populated than it is, and find that the player base on average may even be more willing to help out, as bots are programmed to break from their gold farming to do some human-like interaction. So now, unknowingly, players actually like bots, which means Jagex now likes bots, and as a for-profit company, Jagex actually starts to make their own bots to flood the RuneScape world with more players. It feels like the height of RuneScape in 2006. Many worlds are full, people are chatting, there are bots all over the place that act like cute noobs
Dude, bots are gonna carry the game.
to give you that rush of dopamine from the nostalgia you've been being fed in not only a digital world, but a fake reality of that digital world. There are thousands of fake bossing groups, fake clans, minigames are full, and everyone wants to be your friend. It takes 3 seconds to get a PvP fight whose result is pre-programmed slightly in your favor to keep your brain pumping dopamine so that you renew your now $50 per month membership. Do you understand what I'm getting?
I mean, isn't that Fortnite? I think Fortnite has bots in games, so you could get kills and feel super good about it, right?
at, like, the nature of our reality is at stake. If Jagex made a bunch of PKer bots at every combat level with varying skill levels, hooked up to ChatGPT so no one could tell their bots, getting a fight wouldn't take 15 minutes, and I'd totally be playing way more RuneScape and be purchasing way more membership as long as Jagex could keep tricking me that their bots are real players. I guess one of my main questions is, should we even care? To me, RuneScape is beautiful because of the player interactions. But it's not even just gonna happen in RuneScape or at Jagex. This prediction is applicable to lots of video games. I think either governments will start regulating required disclosure of non-human interaction, both in video games and elsewhere online, meaning it's illegal for companies not to tell you you're talking to or playing with a non-human, or we're all going to be turned completely into dopamine drips. Let me know if you want me to keep covering AI's integration into RuneScape bots by leaving a like on this video and subscribing if you haven't.
That was a
already.
good video.
And
Thank you for
please
covering that.
Try not to get tricked by too many bots.
Wow, that's fucking wild. That's wild, chat. I don't even know what to say to that, man.